Hello, everybody, and welcome to the second leg of the Death March, Kingdom Hearts Re-Chain of Memories. This is an oddity. Well, it's not the biggest oddity on this disc, but it's an oddity on this disc. Chain of Memories used to be a Game Boy Advance game. They remade it using the Kingdom Hearts 1 engine, I believe? So it is now a fully 3D with cutscenes and the same battle system as Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, but it's on. It was on the PS2. Now it's on a PS4. The story is mostly a retelling of Kingdom Hearts 1 with like stuff that progresses the main plot interspersed. It's a weird game. We're just going to see if it's any good. As always, we're playing on Proud Mode. Because it being hard is what I'm in for. Know what I'm saying? Oh, yes. The fabled intro song that I have to talk over another time. This is before Kingdom Hearts. Oh, I mean, Kingdom Hearts 1 was still popular, but this was before Kingdom Hearts as a series was taking off by storm. And so they didn't have a new theme song every damn time. Although, I can't remember if like Birth by Sleep or Dream Drop Distance or whatever had any new Tada Hikaru songs. It was only the main numbered entries that had new songs. Definitely 2 does, and definitely 3 does. So it's just a question whether the quote-unquote side games have them. Honestly, I can't remember, but Chain of Memories does not. Now, you might be thinking, hey, these are all scenes from Kingdom Hearts 1. Guess what? They're also scenes from Chain of Memories. Kinda, anyway. I don't remember if... Like, I've never played Re-Chain of Memories, so I don't know how much of this is point for point the same in Chain of Memories Re-Chain of Memories cutscenes. Because when I played this on Game Boy Advance, they obviously did not look like this. Except for the very first cutscene that was after this. Oh, that's... Hey, Final Mix, look at that. Yeah, this would have come out, I think... Recom came out right before Kingdom Hearts 2. Something like that. It was just there to bridge the gap and then give people a chance to see what was going on in Chain of Memories before 2 came out, because Chain of Memories actually does set up the plot of 2 quite a bit. There's a bunch of characters in 2 that don't really have any introduction at all if you haven't played Chain of Memories. For example, the Organization 13, or Castle Oblivion, or why Sora is in the state he's in at the end, or at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2. I think a lot of people wrote this off as just being like a whatever game way back when it was released, but that is not the case, and that is not the case with any of the side games in Kingdom Hearts series. So, I don't know, hold that L, I suppose. But here we are for Chain of Memories Man, I don't know how to pronounce this, and Re-Chain of Memories sounds dumb. I'm just going to call it Recom from now on. Ah, here we go. This cutscene was in the Game Boy Advance version as it looks now. It was just rendered in the shittiest quality possible in order to get it to fit onto a GBA cart. What I want to know is, what world are they on?
However, in order to claim it, you must lose something that is dear to you.
What a weird castle. It may not look very tall, but rest assured, we're going to be in this castle for a long time. Also, I think we've seen the Recom title screen about 5 times now. How much is going to be voice acted, I wonder? Obviously in the Game Boy Advance version they didn't have a lot of voice acting. Being a Game Boy Advance game and all. The most you used to get for Game Boy Advance games was like a couple battle grunts and phrases at the beginning of fights and that sort of thing. Django yelling Taio a bunch. Man, I need to play Boktai again. It's really hot summer, so like, it's dangerous to be out in the sun for that long. But also, it's perfect sunny weather to play Boktai. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow.
You think it's okay to barge in?
But we gotta do it if we're gonna find the king.
The king? King Mickey's here?
Something just told me he'd be here, okay?
Really? 'Cause now that you mention it, I was kinda thinking the same thing.
Seriously? Me too. One look at this castle, and I just knew. Our very best friends. They're here.
Yup, guess great minds think alike.
Wait, hey, hold on. It can't be just a coincidence.
Oh no, Timothy. You don't mean that.
Yep, I had it too. I had the exact same feeling.
Gorge, maybe it's contagious.
No, something's screwy. We gotta go take a look.
All right,
Where are you going?
that way, to the door. Are you scared?
Ah, don't be ridiculous. Come on, let's go, Goofy.
Hey, fellers, shouldn't we shut the door behind us before we go?
Goofy's too polite for this world.
That's it. Who are you?
What? Hi, yes. Oh, yeah? I'll try some magic. Thunder!
Yeah, good luck with that, Donald.
Come on. Thunder! Thunder! Come on. Thunder! Fire! Why isn't it working?
I should think it's obvious. The moment you set foot in this castle, you forgot every spell and every ability you ever knew. In this place, to find is to lose, and to lose is to find. That is the way in Castle Oblivion.
Castle Oblivion?
Here you will meet people that you have known in the past, and you will meet people you miss.
I miss? Riku! You mean Riku's here?
If what you want is to find him,
Huh? What'd you do?
I merely sampled your memories, and from them, I made this. To reunite with those you hold dear.
What's this? A card?
It is a promise for the reunion you seek. Hold the card to open the door, and beyond it a new world. proceed, Sora. To lose and claim anew, or to claim anew only to lose.
Come on. Let's go.
So, as much as I love Boktai, it's not summer anymore. You might have been able to tell from the commentary before this that I had a bit of a cold going on. What would happen is I would mute the mic, blow my nose, sniffle, or whatever the heck, so that way I could come back and keep the commentary train rolling. But from this point on in the video, I forgot to flip my mic back off of mute, so the rest of this video is silent. And now I'm going to post-commentate the rest of it for you. Every episode past this has live commentary, so not to worry, but unfortunately this one does not. Anyways, back to the show. Spooky. Looks like Traverse Town to me. That we are, Sora. Glad you're that observant. And here we go. As you may have guessed from the previous cutscene, this is when Kingdom Hearts starts going crazy. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Lots of dudes in black coats antagonizing the protagonist just to be a dick. Let's say that's kind of the reason. Oh, they're around, you know. The awkward part about doing this post-commentary thing is I don't know what I was saying in these episodes. So I couldn't tell you what I'm talking about right now that I'm not advancing the text forward. Probably making fun about the fact that we still have Jiminy with us, but Donald and Goofy aren't around. Because they can help us in combat, but Jiminy is useless. Anyways, this is going to be our tutorial for the game. Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories had the weirdest combat system, and I kind of enjoyed it when I was a kid. With a couple hours of this under my belt and also a much more adult perspective, I can't honestly tell you that it's a good system. I could not in good conscience say that. But it's still kind of fun in a really dumb way, and I like that they tried something different. We get jumping and dodge rolling automatically, which is pretty nice. I don't want to think for myself. How dare you? Beat the crap out of you. And this is where we learned that we have a lock-on button. A lock-on button is so good. The thing about Kingdom Hearts Recom? Yeah, I'll call it Recom. It's going to be a consistent problem throughout the entire series, by the way. I will never remember to say Recom on the first try. The problem with Recom's combat, to me, is not really the card values, although that's pretty annoying, is that Sora has like this weird auto-lock thing. Like, the second there's a viable target on screen, Sora just homes in on that guy. And that was me trying to see if I could do partial charges, which is a very useful skill in Recom, which is partially charging the recharge thing up almost to the maximum and then using all of your cards. That way when you're out you can restock pretty much immediately. But yeah, like, Sora does not play like Kingdom Hearts 1. He doesn't even play like Kingdom Hearts 2. Like, he's got a completely different targeting paradigm. It's super weird. And I'm going to consistently forget the buttons for this. Even now, when I play this game, I cannot remember if it's L1 and R1 or L2 and R2 to switch cards. Oh yes, enemy cards. God. Hey, we have a little Heartless card. That's cool. Of course, they're not going to let us use it. It's going to make us swap back for the tutorial. Yeah, and then there's a whole card break system too. Man, card breaking is a thing. Not going to show us though. Hey guys, how's it going? Oh, they've been around. Been sitting around in the ether for a while. Yeah, how's the journal looking anyway? Everything is the cards, man. It's nanomachines all over again. I'll walk this lonely road. Guys, Goofy, as much as I love you, not so much Donald, but Goofy, I'm really sorry about this because I pretty much did Kingdom Hearts 1 by myself already, so I think it'll be alright. I think we'll be fine, you know? See, me and Sora are on the same wavelength here. Oh, right. I forgot to mention that. If you ever hear a dip in the audio, where it just blanks out for a second, the music in the background, that's me muting a cough or a sneeze or something. Because I forgot to unmute my mic. Every time I went to sneeze, I would unmute it, sneeze, and then mute it again. So for your sanity, I went and just zeroed out the audio for those instances. Thankfully, it's not too noticeable if you're not paying close attention, because the sneezes and stuff are fairly short. But, you know, I don't really remember Traverse Town looking like this. I think the memory cards got it a little bit wrong, or maybe Sora's memory is just terrible. It could be that Sora's memory is just terrible. I am big, strong box guy. We've got not quite random encounters, but close enough. Nice. Rip, dude. You can hit these things and get money and whatever the hell. But no such thing for right now. I really do like it in RPGs that don't have random battles, when they have these little symbols on the field that you touch in order to start a battle, because you can avoid them if you want. But it's not like they're not forcing you by having them on the field, but they're also not random. Because man, I hate random battles so much. Check out that partial charge. Look at that. Of course, Donald sucks. And the thing about the Shadow Heartless, I was learning this as I did this first episode, and I continued to learn it in future episodes, is that the basic Shadow Heartless is among the most annoying Heartless. Because they just hide in the ground. And that's not a big problem in like the rest of the Kingdom Hearts games, because you just hit them when they come out. In this game, that means you're wasting precious, precious resources on these dumbass Heartless while they're sitting in the ground. It's super annoying. We did get a card out of that though, and we used those cards to open these doors, which is also an extremely annoying thing about Recom, but I'll let my future frustrations with that speak for themselves. Here's a tutorial though. We got the one card as part of the tutorial. Duh. The requirements on these things don't always make sense. Kind of futzing around with it right now. Not entirely sure what I was up to here, but sometimes, I don't know if it's just like, maybe I'm not reading the rules properly, or maybe the rules just aren't consistent. Sometimes it'll be like, you can use a 0 to open anything, and then other times it'll be like, nah, zeros don't work here, dog. And then it's just like, well, thanks. I mean, why not, I guess. Ooh, red points. Those are important for buying stuff. There's no money in this game, it's all Moogle points. Well, let's just pop in another card, I guess. What have we now? Oh, a great room. This looks like District 3. You son of a bitch. This looks like District 3 to me. Don't know how we got here from wherever the hell we were in Traverse Town before, but hey, whatever, man. I forget what I was doing there. Probably just being an idiot. Anyways, because I'm playing on Proud mode, unfortunately, what they did to make it hard was amp the Heartless's card values. This is something comes up in boss fights as well. The card values on enemies are just really high compared to what I have right now. I have a bunch of crap cards, so whenever I try to attack, most of the enemy Heartless have attacks that can break my cards. Because you have like, what, 3 cards above 4? And all their attacks are 4, at least for the mages. Like, look at how many card breaks are happening right here. This is garbage. It's not like my heal card is very high level either. I can't even attack. Best you can do is use a slate. But slates aren't good either, because then you lose the first card of the combo permanently for the rest of the battle. Should not have done that. Should have used the ether. The potion? Whatever that card is. Feeble Darkness. Some of these are very useful. Some not so much. Speaking of slates, here's an example of a special attack you can only do with slates. This combo is very specific. You need 3 identical cards that range in total sum value of 10 to 15. If there are 3 different cards, like 3 different kinds of Keyblades, because different Keyblades count as different kinds of attacks, does not work. Eat shit. And it's very hard to keep track of in the middle of a fight, at least for me. It's not enough to just have the key to progress the story, you also need some other crap. Trust me, this won't get in the way at all. Anyway. Each of the world has 3 story areas. One for the key of beginnings, one for the key of whatever the heck, and then one for the boss room, which also has a key for something I forget. Oh no, I was having a fine time, Sora. This would be the first story... Wait, no, first? Yeah, I think this counts as the first story area of the 3. If I remember right. It's been a bit since I've actually played Recon. Hey, Bluto, how's it going? So there would be 2 more after this, one of them being a boss room. Now see, the thing is there, I don't remember us actually coming to Traverse Town with Pluto. I think if I remember right, Donald and Goofy found Pluto afterwards because Pluto woke up Sora and Sora woke up here. I could be wrong on that. Been a bit since I saw the beginning to Kingdom Hearts 1. It's been a hot minute. Wouldn't be the first time that Kingdom Hearts retconned a story thing just casually, and honestly it doesn't really matter. It's a really off the cuff thing. But still, it's endemic of a larger issue with Kingdom Hearts. This is the fun bit about Recom, is they have an excuse to bring all the characters back and just redo all the stories because, whoo, spooky, they're all memories and they don't know us. No, that's a mic scratch from me. From past me anyway, not me. How could you have forgotten us, Leon? It's not like you remember us. It's weird that the cards would just like invent a person out of memories of me, or my memories, but then not include the part where I know the person the memories are making. It's a really specific card thing to do. I don't think they're cooking around, man. Double spooky, he knows our names. It's also super weird that the memories cards have gone so far as to like establish prior relationships with these characters, these fabricated memories, whatever the heck. Like, just imagine it. They created this world, it's like a weird pocket dimension, and then there's the characters in it that are fabrications, like this Leon and this Yuffie. But then they also simultaneously exist as people in a true world, like not a fabrication, not a simulacrum, I think is the word. It's a weird thing to think about. Because what if all of us are just fabrications in Castle Oblivion, man? What if we're just waiting to find Sora? Did I just incept your mind? Kind of incepted mine, actually. I hadn't really thought about it that way. I'm pretty sure I was questioning this in the game, or in the live commentary that's unfortunately lost forever. But I don't think I really put that together until just now. Now, this tutorial about breaking cards, because Leon's an ass. Yeah, thanks, Leon. I could really do with not having a tutorial from you right now. Still salty that you tried to claim credit for doing stuff in Kingdom Hearts 1. A Zero card, so good, but so dangerous. I know Coben was having a lot of issues with some future bosses because he was not using O cards, or Zero cards to their maximum possible extent. At least that was my recollection of his complaints. He was having trouble. He was getting wrecked by bosses because humanoid bosses can use cards as well. Actually, do all bosses use cards? Well, I mean, they all use cards. What I mean is some of them use slates. And the slates, because the values are so high, will just destroy your cards if you have one played. So if you use a Zero and you wait for them to use a slate, you can cast the Zero and break the slate easy. So I had not so much trouble with a couple future bosses that I think Coben did because he was not using Zeros as much. Always a good idea to keep some Zeros on hand. The whole card thing is a weird ass system, man. What have I got? What'd you get me? Is a good present? Simba! There it is. There it is. Key of Guidance. Simba's a good card. I like Simba. And don't remember how much more. Oh yeah, you know what? I think this fight is the last part of the video. You can like move your mouse over the video and see the progress bar and find out. But I think this is the last fight in the video. I remember at this point, I really had to go to the bathroom, so I was just like getting out of this fight as fast as possible, and pretty much just ran off the mic after doing my sign out. That's how I remember it, at least. In fact, I'm so sure that's what's happening that I accidentally have part 2 playing over my video preview right now, so I don't know what's happening. I'm just gonna go by the timeline in my video editor. Tell me how much time I have left in the video. So, rip me, dude. Oh, we're almost done. Okay. Thanks for watching, everybody. Past me's gonna go run to the bathroom now. So, yeah, see y'all next time. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.